you want to go grab some food from somewhere?
Yeah. What I was gonna say. The thing we don't consider is karma.
I was just talking to somebody about that.
And the other thing about that we don't consider is we think it's gonna come like that.
Oh, it is the day though.
But
the day it is.
But for a lot of people, it's later on down the line. But the decisions that we make our future. Are we really thinking about our future when we make certain decisions? That's the real question.
Probably not.
Because I watch, and you know who I'm talking about, but we just talking in general.
Mm-hmm.
I watch people give themselves all the way away. And it's not just a physical, it's money, emotions, physical, mental, even spiritually. Just give yourself up. Have it. All the way, right? I mean, I'm being real. Give it all the way, right?
Yeah.
And to the wrong people. But
yeah,
they're not necessarily just giving it away just to give it away. There are times where they're giving it away to gain some kind of financial mean to take care of the now.
I see.
Instead of really putting your energy into not just belief but understanding to move past that situation, whatever it may be, and figuring another way out. Where you don't cause harm to yourself or to someone else. Because you may not think you're causing harm, but years later, you'll see that harm. And that's what we're seeing in that scenario. But I continuously see people do that to themselves.
Yeah.
And they try to lay that burden, because that's truly a burden, onto someone else. And that's why it is a burden, because they lay it or try to lay it onto someone else. When in reality, that's not how it works whatsoever. Now, say me and you, we have conversations, right? We talk about our shit. We laugh at our shit. Sometimes we be like, yo, I fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? We have conversations like that, right?
For sure.
But it's been like, what, 10 years? In 10 years, we have never laid our burden onto each other.
Fuck no.
See what I'm saying? That's a different scenario. And we have never scammed or played each other on whatever's going on. Now, do we take each other's advice? Yes.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Nah.
Right.
I feel like sometimes, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like you don't take my advice sometimes, yo. And then somebody else says it to you, and then it's like, oh, okay.
You talking about the house. I did take your advice, yo. Now, let me... God damn it, because I just went through that with Listen, let me explain this. This episode is brought to you by me being an asshole. Let me explain. I'm going to give the seriousness because I don't think I've necessarily really explained what and why I did what I did.
So as what?
Let me explain. So yes, the house. I should have been whatever. Cool. You're absolutely fucking right.
I want to be right. I want to be right and win.
And win. So, you won. So, with that being said, my mind, yes, was to go. However, I feel that there's responsibility that needed to be handled, and if I did not complete that responsibility, then I have failed what I was attempting to do.
Will you explain? Give me a short answer.
My belief and understanding had my intentions to handle that situation in such a way that I did. If I did not handle that, then I would have gone against what my understanding is.
What understanding is that?
Honor.
We going ahead with this?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. God damn it. Let's go.
Come on, drum. So, honor thy mother and thy father.
Hey, yo, pull your phone up real quick, yo.
Which one?
It don't matter. Just pull up a search engine.
Oh, shit. All right. What about the search for?
That verse you talking about? Because I know it's a part 2 to that. And also, when it comes to you talking about having options before, I think that we as human beings should look at the universality of that text, because one expounds on the other. We should not be singularity in our understandings of the scripture that we want to look at, but we should look at them all. Mainly the three majors.
The 5th commandment that the Lord gave through the prophet Moses was, honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. This morning I wish to speak about honoring our parents and...
But what comes after that, though? I don't care about nobody's interpretation. I think we should look at the verse and the continuation of that. Like, what's the exact verse? I don't know it myself, but I'm saying, like, if you could.
Oh, okay, here it is.
Pull it up in the Bible app, and then
yeah. I'm in it now.
Comes
it's
after.
called No Plug. I'm waiting for it to pop.
Because oftentimes people use certain scriptures to present their narrative, but don't look at the continuation or the follow up of that. I'm not saying you doing that. I'm saying our parents use that a lot.
I'm trying to, because it says honor your father and your mother so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you.
What's nice?
That's what I'm looking for.
Because it's something similar like that in Quranic scripture, but it follows up with something.
Yeah,
else.
let's look at it from that, because this is not verse and Quran.
It's like I know I'm gonna butcher this, but it's like
your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him and be good to your parents,
right?
Whether one or both of them reach old age with you. Do not say to them a word of annoyance, and do not repel them, but rather speak to them a noble word. Hey, yo, I ain't never read this in my life.
But hold on, but if
you
what?
know what's crazy?
Yeah, but if what?
Whether one or both of them reach old age with you.
Okay.
So, my interpretation is they ain't supposed to die yet.
But what is with?
They're supposed to grow old with you, along with you.
But what does with entail? But it's a verse that comes after that, though.
I'm hitting the thing now. See the. I don't know Arabic.
I don't know Arabic either.
All right, we can't use this one.
But it's something that comes after that. It's like, but if it's something like, but if they.
Because that was in Arabic.
Yeah, I don't know Arabic either, but I'm learning though. But it's like, I know I'm gonna butcher this, but I don't care. It's like.
Okay, it's chapter 31, verses 14 through 15, but.
Yeah, I can't use my phone because we.
Oh, okay.
It's a follow up.
Open them. Oh God. Instead, of the Quran reminded us that our devotion to God must be above all else. There is no question of idolization of our parents or putting them on par with God.
Right.
Instead, our respect for our parents honors the love and sacrifice they have made to nurture and raise us. Those of us who have children see how much time and energy we invest for the well-being of our own children. This reminds us of what our parents may have gone through for us and upon us, and our parents will give it home. Okay, so
basically, like, yeah, we honor them, but if, in a nutshell, like, yo, if they disbelievers or go against what we taught the reverence in relation to God, like, we don't obey them.
I got it. Yo. So here it is. Your Lord has decreed that you shall not worship except Him, and your parents shall be honored. As long as one or both of them live, you shall never say to them, "Uff," the slightest gesture of annoyance, nor shall you shout at them. You shall treat them immaculable, and lower for them the wings of humility and kindness, and say, "My Lord, have mercy on them, for they have raised me from infancy."
Right.
Your Lord is fully aware of your innermost thoughts. If you maintain righteousness, He will forgive.
My goddamn thoughts crazy.
He is forgiver of those who repent. You shall give the due alms to the relatives, the needy, the poor, and the traveling alien. But do not be excessive, extravagant. The extravagant are brethren of the devils, and the devils is unappreciative of his Lord. Even if you have to turn away from them as you pursue the mercy of your Lord, you shall treat them in the nicest manner.
That put it kind of nice. I'm gonna find a Maulana Ali translation, but essentially that last part, it's like, yo, if you gotta turn away from them, bam, you treat them nice. It's like, yo, that's what you're doing right now, essentially. Like, yo, I gotta leave y'all alone.
But I still treat, like...
Yeah, for sure.
I took the trash out, fixed the door and all that
shit.
shit.
But I'm saying, like, they try to use that. Blah, 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 blah,
do as I say.
Yeah, but it's like, nah, Jack, if this ain't aligned with this, that, and the third, I ain't listening to you.
See...
And then did you do that for your parents? They got nothing to do with me, but I was just saying, like, you ain't gonna use that hold me hostage. Not at all.
See, and that's what I started to feel like. Stockholm Syndrome.
For sure.
What is it?
For sure. You ain't gonna use that to hold me hostage. Because at the end of the day, if you mismanage your life, that's your problem. Ain't my problem.
Stockholm Syndrome. Feeling of trust or affection felt in many cases of kidnapping or hostage taken by a victim toward a captor. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I understand why.
Think about it. You can't yo, all jokes aside, right? I'm getting ready to be 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even be me.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning I can't fully be me in front of them.
What do you mean? Who are you? Let's start from there.
You already know who I am, bro. But
you talking?
This is what I mean. Gotta wear the hat, cause they freak out.
Mm.
My hair has been cut for how old is Karan? Karan is 18. My hair has been cut for 16 years.
Okay.
They've never seen my hair. They've never seen my hair.
Okay.
Right? That's the first thing. Now, I still dress the same. That don't change, ever. But the hair, no, they haven't seen. My friend of 20 years that I used to date back in the day can never come in the house.
Okay.
And that's really a friend. Like, that ain't, you know what I mean?
Can none of your friends come in?
None of them. But we're speaking on, none of them can come in there. Yes, you're supposed to have conversations and questioning people, but you shouldn't make it so that someone just feels so uncomfortable they inadvertently leave.
Shit, I like that type of shit because I fire back.
Because that was, right.
Oh, yeah.
And that shouldn't have happened.
Probably because she white, though.
But still, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
My words don't really mean anything. It's the situation that occurs after the words have been said that makes an action. So, the basement flooding. Now the thing is fixed. The door was broken, but of course, like I said, I'm taking the trash out. And that's how I found out now the door's fixed.
And about the money too. That's why I was like, yo, stop doing that shit. Cause if you ain't got it, they gotta figure it out. And then you found out that he's sitting on his bread. And then you like shit it a little bit because it's like, yo, I just kicked out XYZ and I ain't getting ZYX back. That's why I said, yo. Because I was like, yo, stop. You know what I mean?
It puts me into a position where now I gotta recoup. And now I gotta figure out how to recoup. I ain't on doing that tonight. Which is not fair because
I'm about to see something real quick.
You're sitting on what you're sitting on, but you're mad.
I'm about to see something real controversial that you're not gonna like. But hear me out.
Go take it. I know.
Yo, no, I'm not though. I think you should, but I'm not. Yo, you put yourself in that situation.
Yes, I did.
Cause you ain't had to. That's
why I was mad with myself.
Yeah,
I know
for
that.
Sure, for sure.
I put myself in that.
Cause you ain't had to do none of that.
I put myself in every one of these situations.
Why?
Because my fucking decency, I'm trying to help. But I should have been hit the brakes and stopped helping because my help wasn't helping. Let me explain what I mean by not helping. If I fill up your pantry with all your needs, right? But still, you pissed with me still. Because I won't do X, Y, Z, which is not my business to do anyway, because I don't work at your job. You understand? That's your job. That's not my business. You know what I'm saying? But I filled up your pantry. That is my business.
For sure.
No, it's not. Technically, it's not. But
alright, I'm hearing you out. I'm hearing you out.
That's my business. I filled that up, right? You give me $20, right? Because I gotta make my payroll. I'm $20 short on payroll. You give me $20, right? Then you turn around, and some of that stuff in that pantry wasn't for you. It was for your job. Right? But I don't get that back. Right? So that's when it hit the fan. Now,
rightly so.
Now, people come and bring you food. Refrigerator, so beautiful, stacked with prepared food. I ain't eating it because that ain't what I'm gonna eat, right?
For sure.
You got prepared food, the best, but you still want to eat out, and you don't want to pick up the phone. You want me to order it. Now, granted, it came off your phone, not phone, your card. You can't. Well, legally, you can't. But that's when you know. No, I got. If I got, no, I ain't gonna say that it isn't.
No, I'm a fucking say
I'm a fly.
Yeah, because
I'm a
orphan
fly.
is not gonna give me my money back.
Well, yeah. Who that is? You or me?
Nah, that's you.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a fly. I'm gonna fly right through it. But see, what's going on right now is the plan that I gave y'all in March. When I was like, yo, the next morning I'm getting all my stuff out. I'm going to a room and I'm gonna be there until I find a crib and I'm be in the crib. It's just happening months later.
Right history in advance, yo. That's how
Funny
people
enough,
always did it.
right? Because at that time, wasn't nothing available. When I was searching, everything was like June, July, August. So I would have had to, you feel me? But that's because everybody wasn't getting evicted yet. Like, pretty much. But, yeah, yo, so yes, that's why I have extremely bad trust issues. It's extremely bad. Yeah, extremely. But the other people in play will say this ain't my fault. I didn't do it on purpose.
Who said that?
I said that other people will say.
It ain't my
it ain't my fault. I didn't do it on purpose. I wasn't trying to hurt you. It's not like that. And it might not have been on purpose. It might have been just not even. Yeah, I'm trying to give every situation.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some people just pieces of shit. It might not have been on purpose. It's just like that. You know what I mean? What can you do?
But at the end of the day, that passage is what I was trying to follow. And I think I followed it.
I think so as well.
Now that I follow it into a deep end, possibly. But it clearly, reading the rest of that though, and I might read some more tonight too. It clearly spoke about. But what is missing is, well, what if your mother and father don't honor you? Because in the book, there is a part there where.
Which book?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a part in any of them that says you should leave an inheritance to yours, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So what if they don't obey that?
In a wayfair.
So what if they don't obey that? See, it's two sides here.
I never really thought about it like that.
It's two sides. Because my situation, they didn't obey that. But yet I obeyed the other part.
Well, that's for you.
Yes, but for them, they didn't obey that.
They ain't got nothing to do with you. That's what we gotta follow is for us. All of it is for us. So as long as we follow it, we good. If they didn't do their part.
But there's a chain of command there.
Yeah, but we're gonna be good regardless.
Yeah, because we followed our part.
They gotta deal with that. They ain't got nothing to do with you. You'll get it from some other. Yo, your means of substance does not come from them. Perfect example, because I'm in a similar situation with my dad, right? My dad got an annuity. It's gonna run out, right? They ain't leaving me and my brother nothing. Really, I think I read something recently that it's supposed to go to your children's children, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. They ain't leaving us nothing. You know, none. Am I worried about it? No. Yo, I'm be good.
So why does the book not say to honor your children?
I don't know, yo. I don't know.
Because if your children are supposed to have a certain respect for you, because you nurtured and raised, because that's what we read, right?
Yeah.
then why wouldn't the parent have a respect
I
for
think
the child?
I think it goes both ways because the best religion is do unto others as you want them to do unto you.
But
I just think it's specific. I think that particular passage is specific.
so with that passage, right? With my example, so do unto others as you want done unto you. So I should be calling her right now and asking her to order me some Buffalo Wild Wings. Cause she 8 o'clock this morning ordered me a pizza.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you could.
I should be like, can you pay my phone bill for me and yours, because we're on the same account? Can you pay it for all of 2023 since I paid for all of 2022?
But see, your reward for that may not come through her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we following
But the golden rule is do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Not do we treat people how they treat us. Not do unto others as they do you. Like real shit.
But what if that damn, I'm gonna write another book, I feel it. But what if that was
do unto others as they do you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I do that shit now. Yeah, I do that shit now. Like, as a matter of fact, I take it a step further. Like, I do them worse than what they do me. Just because I'm cynical and I have fun with this shit. Like,
yeah, no, you.
Yeah, I need to stop that shit. It's like a drug, bro.
See, you have fun with it.
Yeah.
I beat myself up for it.
Unpolitical Politics lesson. Go.
How you bounce back after you fall. After you fall. Sometime before you walk, you gon' have to crawl. Have to crawl.
Yeah, we gon' see who go bend the break. There gon' be some bruises in life you gon' have to take. There gon' be some hard decisions you gon' have to make. You gon' have to recognize what's real or fake.